In this video, we're going to be improving the Anniversary Edition by fixing some of the mistakes Bethesda made by improving the frankly lazy integration of all the new content, fixing bugs within the creations, and we'll look at some mods to enhance some of the new quests and items. We're first going to look at Knight of the North, which overhauls the previously mundane quest to get the legendary gear of Pelennor Whitestrake. To be frank, the original quest is honestly quite boring, being just go to a cave and kill bandit in a cave, which doesn't really fit with how legendary the artifacts are. Knight of the North is designed to be a non-linear scavenger hunt type experience. Although you can start the quest upon finding any of the Crusaders' relics, a good starting point is near the Tower Stone and Winterhold. The mod weaves a trail of riddles and hints, pushing you to think and explore to find each artifact. For instance, to find the boots of the Crusader, you need to solve a riddle that tells you its location. The riddle goes, the heavens, the wind, the air, this is Kinnereth's domain, the boots are planted in the roots of the beginning. I won't spoil any more than I just have, but just know that this mod integrates the Crusaders' relics in a far more fun and engaging way. Now let's dive into another mod that adds more depth and coherence to the many alternate armors quests, with On the Crimson Trail. For those of you who have played the alternate armors quests, you might not have ever noticed that they're actually all connected, which is completely fair as it's not very well explained, but these quests revolve around former members of the Crimson Dirks, a once feared bandit gang from Cyrodiil. The game presents them as seemingly unrelated boss fights, despite quite a rich backstory beneath the surface. On the Crimson Trail ties these quests together. Instead of isolated adventures, they now form a larger questline. Moreover, instead of these unique armors being solely quest rewards, they've been scattered and integrated across Skyrim, making them discoverable at fitting character levels. So to start the new quest, you simply need to find and read the bounty letter concerning the Crimson Dirks. And there's more than one way to stumble upon it. You can either explore where a Crimson Dirk is located, and you might find an ill-fated bounty hunter who tried and failed to take them down. And if you visit Castle Dower or the Penetus Oculatus outpost, you can find a bounty dispatch strongbox, which also contains the letter. And if you find a book related to the Crimson Dirks, you might find a bounty letter inside. Once you're on the quest, you're given general areas to scour. Local innkeepers might also have some whispers about the Dirks' whereabouts. But be wary, it is advisable to be at least level 20 before challenging them. While the vanilla quests are primarily aimed at obtaining the armor, your main task now is to retrieve proof of their demise, which you can then show to an Imperial officer to receive a sum of gold. And since you can now craft generic versions of the armor and find them in the world, the Dirks now possess enchanted variants that mirror their unique abilities and personalities. There's no set sequence at which order you have to take them down, except for saving Tyra, the leader of the group, for last. And unlike most Skyrim quests, it's not about rushing through. You can engage with each section of the quest at your own pace, making it a part of your larger Skyrim journey. Now, the Anniversary Edition and the Creation Club added a lot of new content. However, most of the narratives, like in Saints and Seducers, are told through notes and books because Bethesda couldn't or wouldn't get the voice actors back to record new dialogue. The Creation Club Revoiced series aims to fix this. What it does is add new voice lines to the different Creation Club content using AI voice dialogue. Instead of merely Rasad just giving you a note of all he has to say, he'll now actually have voice lines.
Each time they sit upon us, they shout, "The Saints would like to browse your wares today."
The note, though still part of the quest, is more of a practical tool, as it just lists all the locations of the bandits. The changes aren't limited to Rasad. Starda, who had formerly just used generic responses, now has some dialogue reminiscent of her portrayal in the Shivering Isles.
Foolish mortal, it is not yours to keep. I shall take it back from your corpse.
The mod creators also worked on adding voices to the many other Creation Club mods, like Redguard Elite Armaments for example. With the voice add-on, Fija becomes more than just a character giving you tasks. He talks more about the actual quest, which turns him into an actual character.
Here's a little gift from the family. I think you will find it more than compensates for the usual coin.
And instead of being just someone who tells you what to do, he becomes a more interesting and memorable spy master. There's also the Ghosts of Tribunal voiced add-on. Here the characters in Ashfall's tier have more to say. Most will talk about themselves or praise Almalexia when you're not doing their quests.
We await the goddess' command. Her word is our law.
Some lines that were just generic voice lines have been changed to fit the characters and the story better.
3 gods, 1 true faith.
And if you played Morrowind, you'll certainly appreciate some of the new lines. The mod also adds voice lines to the Grey Fox from the Grey Cow Returns, who is a key character that has far more to say now.
I trust we'll keep this between us. Shadow, hide you.
And for the new fishing quest, the fishing voice add-on brings in new lines that make the story and fishing quests clearer and more engaging.
That's not funny at all. These are fishes we are talking about.
Moving on, we're going to look at a mod that I think everyone should use, the Unofficial Skyrim Creation Club content patches. Now for those unfamiliar, it's essentially the Creation Club equivalent of the Unofficial Skyrim patch. While the Creation Club brings some great content, it is made by Bethesda. The patch bundle is designed to iron out all the wrinkles, ensuring that everything from the Creation Club works as it should. For instance, it fixes a bug with the new summon spells that will cause you to accidentally absorb the summoned creature if you had spell absorption from something like the Atronach Stone. It also fixes a bug with Rolnick's Dagger from the Bitter Cup creation, which previously couldn't be sharpened at a grindstone for whatever reason. The mod fixes those two quirks and many more. We're talking about dozens and dozens of fixes that ensure a seamless Skyrim experience. Up next is Morihaus' Refuge. Unlike the mods we've covered that use AI voicing for new lines, this one takes a fresh approach. It reshapes the entire quest to get the Lord's Mail to naturally fit in the game, despite the lack of voice acting. First off, the quest involving the Redguard thieves has been entirely removed in favour of the new quest. Instead, you can now venture into a new dungeon, which can be in one of two places. If you use Beyond Skyrim Bruma, you can find the new dungeon within Cyrodiil, though if you don't, you can just find it on the southern reaches of Skyrim, just southwest of Falkreath. Within the cavern, you have to defeat several Minotaurs to reach the Wearer of the Lord's Mail. This Minotaur is fully decked out, utilising both its unique weapon and the power of the Lord's Mail, so you have to be wary of its health draining abilities. Next on our list is Rebalancing Anniversary Edition Quest Requirements, which is another mod that I consider absolutely essential. This mod fixes the issue of all the creations being available from level 1, which completely disrupts Skyrim's sense of progression. At its core, the mod hands control back to the player, so you can't stumble upon high tier artifacts like the Dragonbone Mail or Daedric relics at the beginning of your journey anymore. You can set when Anniversary Edition quests become available based on your character's level. There are some exceptions and some added conditions for certain content. Mirrorwatch, the player home which is specifically designed for mages, now has a special requirement. To activate Mirrorwatch's special mechanisms, your character needs a significant magical pool, with the default set at 350, so now your anti-magic Nor character can no longer just enter the home after consuming a spell tome. The Bow of Shadows has two new conditions. Apart from a level requirement, you'll also need to complete the Thieves Guild questline. And the Grey Cowl of Nocturnal is only activated after completing Scoundrel's Folly, irrespective of your level. In essence, Rebalancing Anniversary Edition ensures that Skyrim's sense of progression is maintained. With the release of the Anniversary Edition, for some reason Bethesda didn't remove the obsolete Creation Club tab, which clutters the main menu. The ReCleaned menu mod fixes the oversight by not only removing the Creation Club tab, but it also removes the special announcement text and the mods tab, delivering a cleaner main menu. Continuing on, we're going to look at Thwack, a mod that overhauls how the new crossbows are integrated in the game. Normally, the acquisition of these powerful weapons feels a bit too straightforward and boring, as the only way to get the new crossbows are either by buying them or picking them up in a specific location guarded by low-level bandits. However, with this mod, the more advanced crossbows are now earned through the completion of quests, specifically the Ancient Technology questline from the Dawnguard DLC, which tasks you to track down schematics hidden within several locations. Successfully doing the questline will eventually bring you to Ironback Hideout, which will not only bring the Ancient Technology quest to a close, but will start the Night Hunter quest. Once both these quests are completed, and provided you have the necessary smithing skills and perks, you'll gain the ability to craft these new and improved crossbow variants. Well, that's all the mods we're covering today. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to endorse on what you enjoy using.